Hey you guys, Beech is here, back with something a little bit different. You thought I was going to say Rust gameplay. Well, there will be one very shortly. But no, today I'm actually here to tell you about a new exciting Duo server which I'm launching on Thursday. What actually makes it exciting, it's a little bit different to a normal Duo server. Foremost, it's actually a 1.5 times server on gathering and double stacking. That's including scrap. So it makes it a bit easier for Duo players and less bit of a grind. But what makes it exciting is an interesting plugin that we actually are going to be running called Wipe Blocker. Let's see a show of hands of anyone who has gone onto a server within an hour of it wiping and you find yourself pinned down on the beaches by spawn killers with crossbows and revolvers. Or even worse, semis. Yeah, quite a few of you. I know personally I have all the time. So Wipe Blocker actually brings a bit more of a level playing field and staggers the start of a wipe cycle. Let me show you what I mean. Okay guys, this is it. We're in the server right now. So absolutely normal looking except from the funny logo in the bottom left hand corner. So this is an indication of the Wipe Blocker and tells you actually what age we're in, because like I said before, it's a staggered start. So we'll take you through the staggered start system. There's two ways you can access the Wipe Blocker. You can either go into chat and actually just click on it, or in chat you can just do /wipe block. Voila! So this is the GUI user interface. So it tells you exactly what you can actually have and can't have at different time periods. So within the first 3 hours of the wipe, so that's from when the server starts wipes to 3 hours in. So this is not by 3 hours of a player starting, it's 3 hours of the server starting. It is the Stone Age. During the Stone Age, as you can see, we can have bows, stone tools, stone spears, and very basic armor. So that's for 3 hours within the server. So after 3 hours, as you can see, or at the minute, within 39 minutes, it will go into the Bronze Age. So the Bronze Age brings a little bit more of a higher tiered system where we can have pipies, salvage swords, crossbows. And we can actually start getting into better building as well by using bigger boxes. Some people have already said this reminds them a lot more of the old Rust, but you have to obviously go and find the blueprints. All you've got to do is sit tight and wait. The Wipe Blocker stops you actually having the products, the items on your hotbar. It doesn't mean you can't find them, you can't collect them, and it doesn't mean you can't craft them. Okay, so every item is craftable still. We haven't altered that. It just means you can't actually use it by putting on your hotbar. So on a map wipe, if you know Satchel, there's nothing stopping you going out there, farming up sulfur, making gunpowder, and actually making Satchel's charges ready. You just can't use them until, in this case, the Industrial Age comes. So we've already touched on the Stone and the Bronze Age. So the Bronze Age is from 3 hours to 12 hours of the server. So after 12 hours, we go into the Enlightenment stage, where we're bringing in now some basic weaponry and also steel sheet metal doors. Some people were on about, this is going to stop us raiding and stuff. No. When I was saying before, it brings a level playing field. It really, really does. So during the Bronze Age, there's nothing stopping people still doing raiding, but eco-raiding. So you're raiding with your piper, you're raiding with Ioka, because anyone has only got wooden doors at this point. So it doesn't stop anyone raiding, it just makes everything a bit more interesting. Of course, then when you go into the Enlightenment stage, the bean can does come in, but also then sheet metal doors. So again, doesn't stop raiding, it just makes it a damn sight harder, obviously until the Industrial Age comes in. So the Industrial Age happens from 24 hours in from the server starting. So a whole day. So if the server is due to wipe at 6 p.m. Thursday evening. So from 6 p.m. Friday evening, the industrial age will be in and fully underway. And as you can see, this is the more familiar stuff. So you're bringing your garage doors in, but you're bringing all your road sign armour, your hoodies, better ammunition for your shotguns, pumpies, and of course, the more is the satchels. Monetary age, okay, this is actually from 48 hours in. So again, going back to server wiping on a Thursday, the monetary age is going to happen from Saturday evening, so Saturday at 6 p.m. So weekend fun with your AKs. So what happens when we find an item that is not allowed? So let's have a look in here. Yes, okay. That is not allowed at the minute, I don't think. Oh, while we're in here, as you can see, scrap is also up at 1.5 times. So the whole server and gathering is 1.5, that's including scrap. And also I have been told, and I haven't done it on purpose, that loot seems to be a little bit better as well. I think that must have been an accidental thing through a plugin that we're using to increase scrap resources. So it might stay, it might not, but please give your feedback. So we've got our right helmet. So if we try and put it on, it's blocked. Okay, so this item is blocked for a further 9 hours 34 minutes. Okay, so this is what you get. Just simply use the left click button, come off it, and it will just stay in your inventory. So if we go back into white blocker, as we see here, it is here. So there's the right helmet along with the bucket helmet. It's in the enlightenment year, enlightenment age, so we've got to wait 9 hours. There we go. Let's make it a bit lighter. Right, okay, so farming. As I said before, we are times 1.5 server. So as you can see, got no stone in there. So with stone tools, let's get this. As you see, collected just under 1,200 stone there on the 1.5 times. Because it's, like I said, it's trying to bring balance. So as you can see, your metal tools are not there. You can't have salvage tools at the minute. So it needs to be balanced where we have to get a decent amount of resource still to be able to develop and build your base up like you would on any other server. So by the 1.5 times, it kind of gives you that balance there with the stone tools. So you shouldn't miss actually having the metal tools or salvage tools. So the other thing that white blocker does help. So times and times and times I get when a server map wipes and not BP wipes, it does make people that come to the server uneasy because they just think they're going to get mowed down by players with all the gun blueprints coming out and just going around wiping everyone. The white blocker actually gives new players to a server that's come along to a map wipe a chance, a better chance to actually go out there within that first 3 to 12 hours to go out there and find revolvers, go out there and find Tommies, go and find better armor, and give them a chance to BP it before that age comes. So again, I keep using it. It's the balance of the server is quite right. So that is a little bit more details on white blocker in case you didn't know actually what it was. I'm very excited to actually use this plugin on this server. Personally, I have not been on a server that runs with this sort of mod. So it will be interesting to see how everyone else takes to it. And your feedback is very, very important to me. So the best thing what you can do is, again, to help support us on the server is join our Discord group. The link will be in the description below on Join the Server Lives of Beech, and give us some feedback. Okay, so you'll see a feedback area within the Discord. Drop a message in there. Let me know what you think. Tell me if you hate it. Tell me if you love it. Give me an idea of what you would like to see White Blocker to be. You know, we might want to tinker with a few of the items, bring the items forward, bring the items backwards. It's completely reconfigurable, and I'm prepared to do it. You know, at the end of the day, this is a community server for you. So if there's something that you really, really want to see on this server, you let me know, and you never know, it might be available there in the next wipe. So that's it, really. All the links will be below in the description, so please come along. This Thursday we'll be live. Join the Discord. I'll be on the server on Thursday, and also I believe there'll be a couple of other YouTubers on the server giving it a try and giving their opinion on it as well. So, yeah. See you there.
Lost in the sight of you.